40%, kind of what happened the last 2-3 years. So I was buying a property, getting tenants in place, and then pulling money out and refinancing, every 2 or 3 years. That turned off. It turned off on a Friday, just like today. Today's Friday, right? Turned off just like today. Silicon Valley Bank going out of business is a huge, huge canary in the coal mine. Sorry for me saying huge 3 times, but it's huge. Not quite as big as Silicon Valley Banks, or pardon me, Lehman Brothers. Not quite as big, but it's going to be the same effect. Everybody keeps on going, oh, no, everything's good, everything's good. All the real estate we've been looking at buying, and we're looking at something 8-plex or higher. Everything we're looking at has been dropping 20, 30, 60 grand in the last 2 months. They've been marking them down. And I spoke to a realtor about a place that's really, really something we were, even with my almost dying, we were on the fence about picking up. Was a 16-plex. Needs some work, needs some rehab, but the uglier for me, the better. I'm not going to do the work myself, but the uglier, the better, because the uglier it is, the less chance people want to buy it that don't know what they're doing.
So that is a point, pretty much. The grinder are seizing, not surely. No, that is the grinder shall seize. No, the grinder are seizing as we speak. See, it's a done prophecy. Man. It is going on right now as we speak, man. So this is the book of Ecclesiastes 12 and verse 3. Read, in the day when the keepers of the house shall tremble, and the strong men shall boast themselves, and the grinder cease. All praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakaha, Kadash, and Abuhana to the elder and the apostles of Great Mason, who do well, peace, blessing, and salutation to Joachim, who are pushing the truth to the four winds of heaven, be on the forefront of the spiritual war, to make sure Jerusalem is established as a praise here on earth again, as in the days of old. So it is going down, man. Famine is coming, man. The elite are getting ready to do away with the old financial system and to introduce a new financial system, which it will be based upon the CBDC, central bank and digital currency, man. And that will come with a lot of pain. That's what they call the Great Reset, man. The old financial system will be reset. The old way of life will be reset. She saw a lot of people will go out of business, saying the grinder sees because they are few, and those that look at the window be darkened, and the door shall be shut in the street. Nobody will be walking, man. Things will get really bad really quick, especially in America. So you brothers need to have that head up, man. When the sound of the grinding is low, and he shall rise up at the voice of the bed, and the daughter of the music shall be brought low. So when they shall be afraid of that which is high, and the fears shall be in a way, and the almond tree shall flourish, and the grasshopper shall be a burden, and the desire shall fail, because man goes to his own home, and the mourner go about to the street. So it will be right now, everybody is in the spirit of a mercy. But very soon, very quick, everybody will be mourning, man, in the street. So this is Isaiah 19. She says, the spirit of Egypt shall fail in the midst thereof, man. And what is Egypt? Egypt is America, and what is America known as, man, the merchant city. The consumer economy, man. And they will destroy the council thereof. This different think tank, Silicon Valley, New York Times, your New York Exchange, Money Exchange, Nasdaq, and whatever you have in America. And they shall seek to the idol, man, and to the charmers, and to them that have familiar spirit. Basically going to this different expert, man, and to the wizard, man. Verse 6, and they shall turn the rivers far away, and the brook of defense shall be emptied, and dried up. The reed and the flag shall wither. The paper read by the brook. What is a brook, man? It's like a small cistern of water, man. To make a certain place to flourish, man. Back in the day, they used this brook as they built a community around this brook as to be able to feed the community, man. As to be able to feed the community, you need water, man. And what do you do with water, man? You build a different construction, you fish, you plant your seed around that brook, and you water your seed, man. Basically, it makes society learn. That's how in ancient times things used to go. And when that brook dry, people migrate, man. That's why a lot of people back in the days, they used to be nomad. Even our forefathers, Abraham, man, he was a nomad. By the mouth of the brook, when everything found by the brook, you see, these different companies, man, they closed down. They within a bit driving away and be no more. See, the fish also shall mourn, and all they that Kestiengo in the brook shall lament. All of you people who have invested with different things in which you think you will hit the jackpot, man. As this dude area here, he was telling you he was pretty much rich before the Lehman Brothers back in 2008. They declared bankruptcy, man. He was rich, he was good, living in a mansion. You see, no need to worry about anything, and all of a sudden everything went kaboom. You see, that's what they said. He was really going to the fisher social morning, and they always say that case the angle in the brook shall lament, man. You see, all of you who invest, you like that cheap life, like the scripture tell you, victual shall be cheap. I think it is a book of Second Ezra's. I didn't get that. Second Ezra 16:21 say, behold, the victor shall be so good cheap upon the earth, that they shall think themselves to be in good case, and even then shall evil grow upon the earth, so the famine and a great confusion. That's what is coming, man. You see, for many of them that dwell upon the earth shall perish of famine, and the others that escape the hunger shall the sword destroy, that was going toward your sea. And the dead shall be cast as dung, and there shall be no man to comfort them. For the earth shall be wasted, and the seed shall be cast down. There shall be no man left to till the earth and to sow it, man. You see, everything that is sown by the brook, man. Even in the country, man, over here in Africa, nobody will be able to plant anything, man. It's because there is a time for everything, man. You see. Moreover, there is that work in the fine flax, and there is that weave networking. That was the manufacturing industry, based economy back in the ancient world, man. You can apply that now, man. Because now everything have been oversimplified, especially in America, shall be confounded, and they shall be broken in the purpose thereof, all that make truth in a pond for fish, man. Is sure the prince of Zoan are fools, man. All your hedge fund managers, man, and all the elite, man, and everybody who trying to cheat his way through prophecy, everybody will be destroyed, man, because the Lord Hashem Ashai have laid a net for you Egyptian, man, and you elite, and then basically this is it, man. It's a grinder seizing, not shall. As for you brothers who are using the word, the grinder shall seize. No, the grinder seizing. This big ship known as America is coming to a screeching halt, man. And everybody will be in confusion as we go forward, man. So with this, I say, Shalom. I hope you brothers are edified. On to the next.